What is going on, Lego Maniacs? It's Tyler Lego here, and today we're doing a kind of a brand new series. We're going to be looking at every CMF or collector minifigure that I own in my collection. I plan on probably doing this once a year just to see how the collection progresses. And believe it or not, I got like over 30 of these guys. I didn't think I had that many. But yeah, we're going to get detailed to a point. I don't want to make this video too long. But yeah, just give you an idea of how the generations they've changed over the years, and yeah, some of my favorites personally. But yeah, enough talk, let's get right into it. To begin, I thought I'd give you guys a quick preview of all the CMFs. So here they are. These are all of them. Honestly, very cool looking little minifigs. There's a lot of detail put into some of them, but we're going to do it generation by generation. So we're going to start off with Series 3. So yeah, let's get right into it. Well, to begin, we have Series 3. So I don't actually have any from the original Series 1, but these two minifigs are pretty cool. As you can see, it's the samurai, and then we have the elf, warrior elf on the right. Very Lord of the Rings type looking. Love his shield, and this was actually, believe it or not, the very first samurai I ever got. And I like his face print. He's what you want a samurai to be. But now let's move on to the next series. One other quick fact I just wanted to mention is these came from 2011, and just to somewhat conserve time, I'm not going to be getting crazy detailed, but we'll be looking at each of them on these stands, giving you guys a decent review of each of the minifigs. And here we have Series 4, which is also from the year of 2011. So, very nice looking minifigs. I will say there's no back torso printing on these minifigs, which I don't really like. But as you can see on the left, we have the Musketeer, very nice looking minifig. And then on the right, we have the Werewolf. So yeah, good looking slew. Basically, I have a couple from every series. So now we'll be moving on to the next. And here we have Series 5, and this is also 2011, if you can believe it or not. So I'll give you a 360 view of them. I actually really liked Series 5. I think they did a great job. As you can see, there's back torso printing. There is arm printing on the Gladiator, which is right here. Absolutely awesome. That's one of my favorite ones of all time. So here we have the British Royal Guard, the Gladiator, and I'm just going to show you his face. Awesome looking minifig. He's one of my favorites. Here we have the Eskimo, or the fisherman in the middle. And then we also have a cave woman. And then also another one of my favorite minifigs that come out of this series was basically what it's supposed to be, is Cleopatra. So very nice looking minifig. I love this. This is one of my favorite series again. But now let's move on to Series 6. Here we have Series 6, which is taken from the year 2012. So another solid collection of minifigs. Honestly, if I chose to buy them, it's because I really like them. So here we have basically, I think it's like the Western Highwaymen, basically. He's a bandit. Then we have the Limp Leprechaun. What's funny is my sister actually, when she was little, called them Limprechaun's, which is kind of cute. And then we have the Roman soldier. I actually have 10 of these guys. Really love them. Great looking minifig. And then we have just the barbarian, who's actually pretty cool as well. Some nice leg printing. My favorite out of this lot, it's a hard go, but I think for buying multiples, definitely the Roman soldier. And then the Roman soldier might even take the cake for number one, although I really do like the leprechaun. It's probably between these two, although I wouldn't buy multiple leprechauns. But yeah, anyways, that's Series 6. Let's now move on to Series 7. Here we have 3 more minifigs. So before I get harassed, this one, the evil robot, is from Series 8. I just thought I'd mix these 3 just because, yeah, there's only 3 from Series 7 and 8. Both these series came out in 2012. So as you guys can see, very nice looking minifigs. I will just show you guys quickly the robot's face. Nothing too crazy there, just evil robot. And then in the middle, we have the bagpipe, Scottish Highlander, whatever you want to call him. Very nice looking minifig. What I thought was hilarious too is he has underwear under. So pretty cool. And then we have the Aztec Warrior on the far right. Absolutely love these minifigs, especially the Highlander and the Aztec Warrior. Just great looking minifigs, a lot of detail put into them. But now let's move on to Series 9. And here we have Series 9. So this is taken from 2013. Give you guys a 360 view of these minifigs. Again, great looking minifigs. So on the far left, we have the Judge. Very cool. Then we have basically like a Gaelic looking type elf, female elf. Then we have Julius Caesar with his Vicky, which means I came, I saw, I conquered. And then we have the Knight. Very cool as well. Show you guys his face. Just basically a very confident looking knight. But yeah, great slew of minifigs. Really do like these ones. Let's now move on to Series 10. And now we moved on to Series 10, which came out in 2013 as well. So here's, as you guys can see, we have the mechanic type looking motorcycle guy. I love that he has a little flame tattoo on his shoulder. The Apache Warrior, the Revolutionary Soldier, Roman Commander, and I believe she's simply just called Warrior Woman, but correct me if I'm wrong about that. Yeah, very nice looking selection. I'll give you guys a 360 view of them. You can see also the Apache has arm printing as well. Do appreciate that. But yeah, great looking minifigs. Getting the Roman Commander with his little, basically, whatever you want to call that, gimmick that's up there, designating that he's a centurion. Really do like that, and he went really well with the Roman soldiers. But yeah, great looking minifigs. Let's now move on to, we're going to jump a generation, Series 12. And now we've moved on to Series 12, which came out in 2014. So here we have the Mongolian on the far right, another musketeer swashbuckler in the middle, and then I believe this is supposed to be Athena, the goddess Athena. So very nice looking minifigs. As you can see, she has like basically like bracelets on her arm, which is pretty cool. I like it when they give them arm printing. That is very rare in Lego. And then as you can see, the Mongolian kind of has a rare looking little cape. I'm not sure if it's just Mongolian or if that's actually supposed to be Genghis Khan, but either way, it is a Mongolian. But yeah, very nice looking minifigs. The swashbuckler is very similar to the one we saw back in Series 4, but still nice looking. Don't mind them. But yeah, let's move on now to Series 13. Now we've moved on all the way up to 2015 with the Series 13. So nice selection. I do really like this king. I will point out he has 2 material pieces that come with him, which is actually pretty cool. You rarely ever see Lego go to that much trouble. And then in the middle, we obviously have the Egyptian guard. And then on the far left, we have the paleontologist, which is pretty cool. She has a bone and a little crustacean, which is awesome. I love Jurassic Park, anything to do with that. I do believe maybe the Egyptian could have had leg arm printing, but maybe not a big deal. The paleontologist, though, she does, in the sense that you can tell it's short sleeve, which is pretty cool. Do like that. And then this king, I don't know what it is about him, but he seems like he's like off a cartoon or something. I don't know, but yeah, very nice looking minifigs for Series 13. Now we'll move on to Series 15, which has one of my favorite minifigs. And that is Thomas from Narnia. So I'm not quite sure if that's what they called him, but that's who they're obviously trying to create here. Great looking minifig. He's actually the only one I own from Series 15, which came out in 2015. 2016 actually, I stand corrected, but very nice looking. As you can see, he has special legs, which is absolutely awesome. They really tried their best to make a really good looking Thomas minifig, and this gives me hope that eventually maybe Narnia will become a Lego series that Lego takes up. Anyways, a Lego theme. But yeah, that's Series 15. Let's now move on to the Lego movie, which is Series 16. And here we have the 2 minifigs I have from Series 16. Again, some of my favorite minifigs. So as you guys can see, we got Abraham Lincoln on the right, and then we got the, he's obviously supposed to be a Mexican on the left. I'm not sure if it's like burritos or whatever he has, but I love the one on the far left. The only thing I will say, which they could have maybe improved on, was he has no torso printing. But he has a cool little bandito or whatever that I forget, a poncho that goes over his torso anyway, so it's not a big deal. And then Abraham Lincoln, he has his nice little printed piece from basically a document book that he had written. So very nice looking little minifigs. Now let's move on to Series 17, which is probably going to wrap up this episode. Here we have the last of the series. Very nice looking slew of minifigs. I will just say right now, he has 2 flintlock pistols, but I need to actually order them. I ordered this guy on Bricklink, and he did not have any weapons. So anyways, there's the Highwaymen. It's basically a colonial era Highwaymen. Really do like him. He has nice arm printing as well, which is pretty cool. Full focus. Which are basically just like cufflinks, it almost looks like. And then in the middle, it's obviously Poseidon. He has some nice arm printing as well. And then on the far left, we have the elf female, which is elf female warrior basically. Also a very nice looking minifig. They really did put a lot of detail into these guys. As you guys can see over the years, there's a little bit more detail being put into each of them. I mean, Series 17 came out in 2017, so yeah. Anyways, you can definitely see the detail had improved. But yeah, very nice looking minifigs. Now let's get into the end of the video. Well guys, that pretty well does the video. Honestly, I really enjoyed doing this. I do like looking at all these different little minifigs, but let me know what your guys' favorites are out of these, or possibly just your favorite collector minifigures period. Be interested to know. And yeah, if you like this style of video, leave it a thumbs up. If new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing and click that bell so you're notified for any future Lego collections. You know, like CMFs, Star Wars collections, you know, whatever. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. But take care, and I'll catch you all in the next one.